Well, we are talking about the commodity markets in India, where the crisis, the road forward, and of course the policy changes that could be really coming into the markets because of the crisis that we have seen here. Joining me on the discussion is Mr. Ramesh Abhishek, who's Forward Market Commission Chairman, and he joins us live right here. Mr. Abhishek, hi, welcome. It's been 1 month of the NSCL crisis, and lots of things have happened in the recent few days. What's your stand? What's your take on that right now?
We are definitely not happy that an exchange that was promising to settle all the trades, provide counterparty guarantees, have not been able to do so far, and they have been defaulting since 31st July, and they have called themselves for an exchange. So now they are trying to blame buyers who are not doing pay-ins. I think it's a huge failure of their risk management system. So we are definitely not happy. Unfortunately, it was not a regulated entity of FMC. So we had a limited role which we have played, but definitely it's not a good development for the market.
You also have raised concerns or questions about it being fit and proper, the promoters of NSCL as well. What's the update on that? We
have pointed out to NSCL board members and their promoters that if they don't meet their obligations under the bylaws of NSCL and to settle all contracts and outstanding trades, their fit and proper status will be under serious doubt. So we stand by that. We are examining the impact of this development on their continuation in MCX. I'm sure there will be similar concerns in other regulatory jurisdictions also. So that is very much under process. There has been this big question of perhaps a spillover coming in other FT promoted companies as well, and even to the other asset classes, other markets also, because it's the same broking community which is trading in all of these markets. As you know, Finance Ministry has set up a special team, and one working group under Deputy Governor RBI is looking into the systemic issues as to what the spillover of NSCL crisis might be. So they would be looking into all these issues related to any possible impact that it might have. Mr. Abhishek, there have been very confirmed reports now that the Consumer Affairs Ministry has conveyed its consent to the PMO that the Forward Market Commission can be now put under other ministry, and perhaps Finance Ministry would that be. In 2006, in 2009 as well, the Finance Ministry had asked for it, and there were many protests against it. This time around, it seems like a process that will be carried on. I have no official information about this development. I am also aware of this through the media reports. So we are waiting for whatever the decision is taken by the government would be the best in public interest. The functioning of the Forward Market Commission as of now, and once it does go under the Finance Ministry, how much of a change, how do you see the workings change in that manner? We haven't looked into that as of now. We are waiting. Once a government decision comes, we will think about those issues. You know, all the major rules do change when there is a period of crisis. With this, all the crisis boiling into the commodity markets right now, do you think the time is ripe perhaps for the FCRA bill also to be passed? The FCRA bill amendment has been in the works for quite some time, as all of us know. There is definitely a need to strengthen the regulatory regime. Commodity futures market have grown, as you know, very exponentially in the last 10 years or so. So there is definitely a need to strengthen the regulatory regime. You pointed about the NSCL not under being any regulatory ministry there, or a commission also in that matter. The SGS was not into the markets there. The margins, the KYCs, the whole money trail seems to be not in the proper sense. There have been instances reported in media yet again that there were perhaps some cash transactions also happening. See, one working group of the special team in the Finance Ministry, consisting of a number of agencies and institutions, would be looking into all possible violations of laws, etc. by NSCL and its participants. I think all these issues will come there. While whatever money has come out in settlement from the NSCL, the brokers have not been passing much of that money to their clients as well. There have been various clients who have come out and talked to media, to us as well, saying that the money has not flown into them from the brokers. Are you looking into that as well? Well, we have not received any complaint that money has not passed on from brokers to investors or their clients. If we get any specific input, then we will definitely ask the exchange for their comments and look into it. Are you in a position as the Commission also where you can ask for the client list as well from the brokers? So we definitely can ask for information from the exchange now that we are supervising the settlement process, and so we are definitely asking the exchange for a lot of information and asking them to comply with their bylaws. So if there is such a need, we can definitely ask them.
As has been the case in last one, a lot of information has come out into the market. A lot of members of NSCL who have been termed as defaulters at this point in time seems to be backed about very big corporate names. I mean, of course, you are in access of that information as well. How are you reading into it?
See, so far as people who are supposed to receive payout from exchange are concerned, they are dealing with exchange. I mean, in an anonymous electronic platform, you are aware that people don't know who is the buyer or seller. They know only the exchange as the counterparty. So far as the payouts are concerned, I don't think anyone really cares who is on the other side. It is the exchange that is responsible for it.
But there are big names into the market coming. As in, when the money was being given to them, I'm sure the KYC norms, the warehousing receipts, all of that was not followed very properly.
Since we were not exactly in charge of regulating that exchange, what processes and procedure it was following is not to our knowledge. But the complaints and the media reports that have come regarding these so-called borrowers and buyers, it definitely will be looked into by the relevant agencies.
The next big thing, the matter of concern, has been the settlement guarantee fund. We saw the numbers changing very often with NSCL. You also have come out with a new norm for the COMEXs as well. How have you gone through the process?
See, in our regulated market, FMC had issued guidelines for the settlement guarantee fund way back in 2007. Some clarifications were needed. We want all the issues to be looked into by the risk management group again. But in the interim, we have issued some clarifications which will considerably boost the settlement guarantee fund of our exchanges. So I think that's a very necessary development. Another important measure that we are taking for risk management is strengthening our warehouse system. We have been looking at reforming the warehouse system in our regulated market for